Good morning, this is Jimmy D, and this is day 10 of my egg fast. As I mentioned, I thought I'd share with you the results so far. Down 9.5 pounds. My experiment with adjusting my exercise and fat content, adding more fat, is paid off. Definitely at my lowest weight in 6 months and in ketosis, so that's really important. So for this morning's breakfast, I'm going to do crepes. I think it's going to be good. I'm going to try it out at least. So the first thing it said to do is have cream cheese. Now it said warm the cream cheese, so I'm going to warm it up a little bit because I took it out of the refrigerator there a few minutes ago. I'm going to add some cream cheese to getting ready my magic bullet here. Love my bullet. And I'm going to stick it in the microwave for a few seconds to get it all warmed up. Now, if you guys, thank you for joining me. Thank you very much for that. If you have any questions, just pop it up there and click the little heart button. Just click the screen so I get some love that's going on there. And I'm going to warm this up for about 20 seconds. So it'll make it, again, like they said, it's going to be warmed up. But I don't like the sound that's coming out of that. But it's going to be warmed up and it's going to be a little bit easier to crepe. We're making crepes. We're making egg fast crepes. So it helps you with your egg fast diet. If you're a low carb on keto, this is the egg fast itself is a great way to, there we go, is a great way to kickstart a stall. And that's what I had. I had a stall going on there, and I really wanted to get it going. So I made sure to try this egg fast. And to tell you, again, day 10, I've lost 9.5 pounds, giving me a fabulous result. You're asking why? Again, why did I do the egg fast? I'm a low carb keto, lifestyle believer, and I had a stall going on. I was up about 20 pounds from my lowest weight, and I did egg fast. And it really worked well. Where it is working well. I've done it. I'm at day 10, and I've lost 9.5 pounds. So what we're doing today is we're making crepes. So I'm going to get some eggs here because it's one thing I didn't pop out there. And so far I've warmed up the cream cheese, and now I'm going to add 3 eggs. So we had cream cheese for fat, and I'm going to have 3 eggs coming up here. And we're going to pop it into the bullet. And we're going to get crepes on for this morning. Now, as I mentioned, I also adjusted my exercise, which is good. So I've had a really good exercise day yesterday. I'm going to add a little bit of butter, too, to give it a little bit more creamy information. Creamy. I keep on the information. I don't know why it's not. So I've added that. And it says to add some sweetener and a little bit of cinnamon. So we've got some cinnamon coming on here. Give it some flavor. And I'm going to throw it into the magic bullet. I'm going to create some crepes. Now remember, I'm on my low carb egg fast. And I've got it going on here. Look at that, got it in the bullet. Everything's getting mixed up, getting ready to go. So we've popped that in there, giving that some air. Now, they said to let that rest for a minute or two, and what I'm going to do is melt some more butter, which I'm going to have for toppings. I'm going to melt a little bit more butter, because from this I'm going to make the dressing or the syrup that will go on top of that. So I'm going to put it in the microwave for, again, just clean it up, like 15 seconds. And from that, I'm also going to add a little bit of coconut oil to give it a little bit more fat. I'm trying to adjust my fat content, making sure I hit it for the day. Like I said, I've down 9.5 pounds. Now, if you're on there, please click the love. I'm on 9.5 pounds, so you can see here, getting that going. And now, I'm going to put it in my plate. I'm going to have one big crepe. That's going to be cool. I'm going to put it in here for about 2 minutes. And try not to spill it. And while that's cooking, I'm going to finish making my sauce. So, at that point, we are going to add some more cinnamon. Press start on that. And some sweetener. So it makes it a little bit more thick. And now I'm able to, there we go. Now it's starting to blend in and get the consistency I'm looking for. I'm going to add a little bit more butter. Now we're minute 25. It's coming out nice. So again, this is day 10 of my egg fast. And why do we do an egg fast? Well, if you're a low carber or you're in keto, you know, that type of community, at some point in your weight loss you're going to reach a stall, and you know what? Kind of sucks, kind of gets on you. Or some people like me. Now this is exactly what happened. I've had like 6 months of just a lot of work stress and those things going on there. You know, just life, and sometimes you kind of get off track. And so I gained, you know, back 20 pounds. I mean, I had lost. 306 pounds was my highest weight. I got down to 225. Fabulous, all done through low carb. So if you're in that situation, I recommend low carb. But you know, life balances up, and you correct yourself a little bit, and so I gained an extra 20 pounds back, and that really I could feel it. I could feel it getting on me. I wasn't fitting into the clothes that I really was excited about fitting in, and those type of things. So you know, I knew at that point that I needed to get back on track. So thank goodness I already knew the path that I needed to go. And then I discovered the egg fast, which was great for breaking a stall. If you had a stall on your weight, bingo. You consume eggs, cheese, and fat for that time period. Ooh, this is getting good. And it has the potential of kicking you in. Now, one thing, you're going to lose a lot of weight. Your body's going to start kicking that out. When you're moving from the egg fast back to your low carb or keto lifestyle, you've got to make sure you go through a transition phase. And that's something that I'm going to need to do, and I'm definitely going to need to pay attention to. Because if you don't do that transition phase, well, then you'll gain the weight back. But I have read, as a matter of fact, on the Facebook groups and those things, that there's been a great amount of success on people who have gone through the phase after the reintroduction phase, and have not gained back any weight. And to do this, they slowly let's go back here a little bit more. They slowly start introducing their regular low carb meals back into the fold. So let's say day 1, they still have eggs for breakfast, still have eggs for lunch, and then maybe start with a more protein for dinner, some chicken wings and maybe a little salad or something like that, and then continue that. And that's something you of course can research. That's going to be vital for this whole, let's see, starting to get good, but it needs to be a little bit more. It's going to be vital for this whole process. But in the end, what matters is it works. It works. You know, I mean, it's going to lose the weight. I feel better. I have more energy. I run races. I do all these things like this that I never thought I would do, just because I was fat. No matter what I would, you know, and I ate. When I was 306 pounds, I didn't eat well, but I wasn't eating 4 boxes of pizza or things like that. An addiction to Chinese food, but I didn't eat horribly. You know, sometimes I did or whatever. But as I started going through there, it wasn't that I ate bad. It's what I ate was the problem, and a little bit more than some people. But it's what I ate was the issue. And so as soon as I kicked sugar, and flour, general flour, anything that was like that, it just started coming off quite a bit. So that let me know that my body, and who knows, maybe your body, but my body, it didn't operate well with those type of environments. That's why low carb really worked for me. So we're getting this. It's getting cooked, getting ready to go. I've got some sauce ready to go. Might need to put this in for another 5 seconds here. So again, thank you guys for tuning in here. If you enjoyed this, please click the love button, just tap the screen. And also remember, most of these are posted on my YouTube channel, which you can get to at heavyzen.com, and follow what I've done with the keto lifestyle, the low carb and keto lifestyle, and also the egg fast, and any other articles that I post on the site, which will deal with body hacking, mind hacking, and life hacking in general. Some of the things that I found, and if I find it and it really works for me, I pass it on to my friends and the people who read my site. So we're getting here. We've got 11. So we're getting 10. We're getting ready. This last level, this should be done here, starting to get cooked and ready to go. There we go. As you can see here, we got a crepe ready to go, and it feels like it's ready to turn over. Let it cool down for a second. I'll throw this in for 5 seconds. Remember, this is the concoction is I've got crepes. I've got eggs, 3 eggs, cream cheese, some sweetener, and a little bit of cinnamon to give it some flavor. And then over here for the sauce, I added butter. I added butter to both these actually. I've got butter, a little bit of coconut oil to add some more fat, and sweetener with some cinnamon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this up. It's really hot, really hot. So I'm going to roll this up. Boy, that is really hot. I'm gonna let it cool for a minute. But it's a good flat, ready to go. So I'm gonna roll it up. Like that. Then I'm going to pour the sauce on it. And there I have. So if you guys, and there, if I can get the light going, there we go. If you guys are looking for something a little sweet for breakfast, but still staying in the egg fast regime, and even if you're not, this is a great low carb meal. I recommend this. Pretty simple. I put in 3 eggs, some cream cheese, probably a tablespoon of cream cheese, some sweetener, some cinnamon, and some butter. Threw it in my magic bullet, whizzed it up, make sure we got some air into it, let it sit for a few minutes. After that, I took a little thing, threw this in there with some butter, some cinnamon, some Splenda, or sweetener of your choice, and a little bit of coconut oil. Heated it up so it turned into sauce that I can pour it over there. I rolled it up, and bang, I've got a quick and easy breakfast. This is Jimmy D from Heavy Zen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Check out my website, heavyzen.com. Thank you very much. Bye now.